it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome back for another Friday Favorites and Flops. It is indeed another super sunny day, which is why you are seeing lines on me and in the background. I wish that I could record at a different time of day, but unfortunately this is the time that I have available. So yeah, I have to go with it today. Going forward, as nice weather starts to be the norm a little bit more as we're going into spring, I might change my filming location to my downstairs formal living room. I'm gonna go and just get a basket that I can pile everything into to easily carry downstairs. I feel like there's a little, the angle is slightly different. I'm facing the same side of the house, but at this time during the day, the angle doesn't, the sun doesn't come directly into that room because it's further over that way, if that makes sense. You guys don't care. I want to apologize for this. I know this drives some people nuts, but yeah, we're gonna have to deal with it today. Okay, I will do a puppy update at the end of the video for those of you who are not interested in it. I'm trying to do that every Friday just to kind of update you on how things are going, because I know a lot of you are following me over on Instagram with this whole puppy journey, so we'll talk about it at the end. Okay, I do have a little bit of a flop for you guys today, but I'm gonna get started with all of my favorites first. The first is, I'm out of another one of these. I have actually gone through several of these, and for some reason I have never popped them into my empties basket. I tried to, sorry, those are the bugs crawling across my Ring camera downstairs. Who knew that was gonna be an issue? But anyway, for some reason, I've never popped these into my empties, but I've been through like 3 tubes of these. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Touch Hand Cream, and it smells just like my beloved Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. They have this, what is it, Chorizo 69, 60 something scent. That's what they call their like signature fragrance that you find in the Bum Bum Cream. And it's so good, you guys. I think I might have like one more use out of here. I just love this because it smells like the Boom Boom Cream, and I love to put it on at night before I go to bed, because then I'm smelling that smell all night. God, there's just something to this fragrance that I just absolutely love. Not the cheapest hand cream around, but it works incredibly well on my dry, flaky hands. Honestly, this week, everything on me has been super flaky, and I don't know why. We haven't had any snow. It's been pretty nice outside, but for some reason, my skin has just been like crazy parched. I even have some flaking happening on my face. But yeah, I love this because it keeps my hands feeling soft, and it helps like take away that disgusting flaky look to my hands. It's really good. If you've never tried this and you know that you love that Boom Boom Cream scent, add this to your collection and smell like $1,000,000 all over your body. Not that you couldn't use the Bum Bum Cream on your hands, but yeah, anyway. All right, I did a collab video on Wednesday with Sarah from the Beauty Buzz Hub. If you guys missed that, I will link my video and her video down below in the description box. We talked about our favorite like volumizing hair products, and one of the things that when I did that video, I was going through all of my hair stuff and pulling out the things that I really loved, and I just realized how much I like this particular hairspray. This is the Verb Ghost Hairspray. This just has a medium hold, but it is very touchable and soft, and it smells really good. You guys know I'm such a sucker for smells. I love the way that it smells, but I just like the way this makes my hair feel. It keeps it in place. It gives it some like added volume when I spray it at my roots. It's just a really good hairspray. Can you get cheaper hairsprays? Yes. But I do find that a lot of hairsprays, even when they say light or medium hold, they make your hair feel really crunchy and just kind of hard to brush through. This has never done that, and I think it's great. I don't think the price point is crazy either. I think that the price point for all of the Verb hair care products at Sephora is actually pretty fair. It's a great line. The shampoo and conditioner from this line are amazing as well. I think there's a kit right now that actually has the hairspray and the oil in it. I'm gonna link that down below because if you haven't tried the oil yet, that is amazing as well. I think Verb in general is just a good line. I like it a lot. Okay. And then the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Pore Reducing Toner. I really don't talk about this much, but I use this pretty much almost every single night, except for the nights where I'm using either the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Liquid or my Paula's Choice 2% BHA, because I just don't think there's a need, because I use both of those as like toner type products as well. But this is basically my every other night when I'm not using those products toner, and it's amazing. First off, it has niacinamide in it, so it helps to, you know, like reduce the look of your pores, but it also helps get rid of any flakiness that is on my skin. It prepares my skin for the rest of my skincare routine. It helps to hydrate a little bit. It gets off any last traces of makeup. I feel comfortable actually using this like underneath my eyes if I have just a little smudge of mascara right underneath my lash line. This is just a great basic toner. You guys know I've loved Paula's Choice skincare stuff for a very long time, and every time I go to like grab one of those products, I just know that it's gonna work for me, and I love that. They're a great line. If you've never tried anything from Paula's Choice before, I mean, there's a lot of things that I could recommend to you, but if you're in the market for a new toner, this one's really great. Even if you just have like normal skin, this one's specifically for normal, oily, and combination, and as you guys know, I have very oily skin. I would say even if you are normal to dry, this would be a good one to try, especially if you have enlarged pores. Give this one a go. And then next week, probably on Tuesday, I'm gonna have a like final thoughts video about the Good Molecules line. I've only been using it for a few weeks, but there are some things that I think are good, very good in the line, and there are some things that I'm just like, I'm not really feeling, and I feel like I know by this point that I don't like those products, and I don't think my opinion's gonna change. So I just wanna get my thoughts out after having used it for a few weeks. And then I wanna pass those products along to maybe like my sister-in-law. She's been asking me about some skincare things. So I think I wanna pass them along to her. She does not have the extensive skincare routine that I do, and I think that they're probably good basic products, but just not for me. But the one that I really do actually think is worth trying, and I will link all this stuff down below, but for sure the Good Molecules Squalane Oil. This is good, you guys. It's very small. It's not even half an ounce, but I think it's a good squalane oil. So I just wanted to go ahead and mention it. I have used I'm down to here, and with oil, that's kind of saying a lot, because you only need a couple of drops when you're pressing it into your skin, but this one is totally worthwhile. All right, let's do some makeup. I have a new powder foundation that I want to share with you guys, and I will probably do an in-depth review of this as well. So when I was telling you guys about Laura Geller, her parent company, filing for bankruptcy, I haven't really found out a lot of like other information, whether the brand is going to be continuing or not. When I went into Sephora last weekend to buy 6 backups, I know, I bought 6 backups of my Balance and Brighten and Fair just because I had this fear of like, if it's gonna go away, I need to slowly be able to phase it out of my life. I don't want to be like cut off. But the girls at Ulta were saying, I don't think it's going anywhere. But all of the Laura Geller stuff is currently 30% off. So I will link my beloved Balance and Brighten down below if you do want to try it. But one of the things that got me thinking was, well, if this is going to potentially go away and I can never have my favorite powder foundation anymore, I will need to find a replacement. And so someone had mentioned that the Alima pressed powder foundation might be a good thing to try. Now, I have tried the Alima just loose powder foundation in the past before they actually started making their pressed formula. And This is actually a really good powder foundation. It is. The color match for me is so much better than honestly the Balance and Brighten. Let me show you the difference between the two because, yeah. Balance and Brighten has never been a good color match for me because I have quite a bit of yellow and warmth in my undertones. And a lot of times, like on Instagram, I have to use the Instagram filters to correct like the color difference, especially, it's not as noticeable in person, but for some reason in pictures, it looks like my face is a totally different tone than my neck and my décolleté. And so I am guilty of using the Instagram, I think it's Slumber is the one that makes, and I don't use it at 100%. I will like scale it back a little bit, but at least it makes my makeup match my neck somewhat. But anyway, this, let's just say, is a much better color match for me. And this is the color Aspen. This is basically their lightest yellow-based pressed powder foundation. It's good. So the company's based out of Portland, but they apparently make their products in Italy. It's good. I'll link this down below. I did just get the refill because the compact with the, obviously the little drop-in guy here was like 32 bucks, and I was like, oh, I have this little Boxycharm Z palette thing. I'm gonna stick it in there. And it's working. So this is where it's being housed. Obviously not the smallest, most travel-friendly compact here, but it works for me. So anyway, I've been testing this out and I actually do really like it. Is it as good as my Balance and Brighten? No, but it is really good. So I don't know, if we have to make the leap, maybe we can all go to this. I don't know. You guys have asked me if I tried the Bare Minerals pressed powder foundation. I did try that. I didn't like it. I actually prefer the original loose formula over the matte formulation from Bare Minerals and their pressed. I just didn't think the pressed was very good. I don't know what got lost in the translation there, but not good. For me anyway. All right, and then blush-wise, while we're talking about Laura Geller, Tropics, the Balance and Brighten and Tropic Hues, there we go. This is gorgeous. This is what I have on today. This is what I've been wearing basically all week. This is available at Ulta, and it's part of that like 30% off sale, so I'll link this down below. Maybe get it if you want to try it. Pink Grapefruit is another one that I would highly recommend. This is gorgeous, especially for summertime. It has the most beautiful sheen to it. So pretty. Yeah, but it's depressing. I just really hope that she's not going anywhere. All right, for lips this week, I've just been doing glosses. And I've been using both the Marc Jacobs Enamored Gloss in Skin Deep and then Sugar Sugar. All that I have on today on my lips is Sugar Sugar. What I like about these glosses is they're pretty hydrating. They're decently long lasting. And they just feel good on the lips. They're not sticky. They're not like, they're just not gross. Like I've tried a lot of glosses where like they kind of travel or like easily gather at the corners of my mouth, and these just never do. They're just lovely. There's a huge color range. If you are not a color phobe like I am, you don't have to go with these super neutral shades. By the way, Pretty Thing is probably my all-time favorite. It's a beautiful like rosy mauve shade, and I need to repurchase that one, but these two are fantastic as well. Can't recommend them enough. And as far as eyeshadow goes this week, this is not super readily available, but I will say, I think I actually, because I was looking it up just to make sure that if you didn't have this and you do want it, that I could maybe find a place where it's available. I think I saw it on Walmart of all places. I will link where I saw it down below, but this is the Bare Minerals Bare Sensuals eyeshadow palette. This came out either last year or the year before, and I've been wearing this on my eyes all week. It's super, super pretty. What it reminds me of a lot is actually the Laura Mercier Artist Palette for Eyes. Let me see if I can easily locate that. Okay, I'm back. It kind of reminds me a lot of this palette here. So if you cannot find this, this is still available. So I'll link this down below as well. But yeah, all of my eye looks this week have been coming from this and these two NARS Dual Intensity eyeshadows. I will say, NARS is not cruelty free anymore. I did buy these back before they made the decision to go sell in China. But so if you're not cruelty free, you can have at these. If you are cruelty free, unfortunately, you probably don't want to spend your money with NARS anymore. But Dione and Himalaya are the two that I've been putting on my lids this week. Today I have, is it Himalaya? No, it's Dione. Yeah, it's Dione. It's this one here. That's what I have on my lids. And then the color that I took from this palette was a mix of Lure and Mystify in my crease. So that's what I have on my crease. And then the Dione. But I've been using the Himalaya too. These are beautiful. I will miss these once I finish them up at some point in the future, and that bums me out. Like I really miss purchasing from NARS, to be totally honest with you guys. It's the one company that I'm like, oh, why? I know why, it's about money, but you know, they suck. And then the mascara that I've been actually trying for the last couple weeks, and I will be doing a Mask Monday on this coming Monday, so I don't want to say too much, but the Color Science mascara, this is really good, you guys. Stay tuned for Monday. I'm doing a mascara Monday. You'll have more information there. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking because, well, what I was thinking was I hope they changed the packaging because I love this stuff. So CoverFX repackaged their custom cover drops. I really like these a lot. I think they are an amazing product, but the packaging just blows, and they didn't change it. I thought they were gonna change it. What would really be useful with this particular product is to put it in a pump. Put it in a pump. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. So they made it smaller, which is fine because the price point is also lower. So now you are getting 0.25 fluid ounces, which is still a lot for this particular product. But they are these custom cover drops. So essentially you can add this to your foundation, you can add it to your moisturizer. I just add one little drop to this in the morning to my Paula's Choice SPF just to adjust the tone ever so slightly. But you can also just add this to your regular foundation. But do you see it's the same thing is happening. You take the dropper out and all of the, because it's very liquidy, it just makes a mess around the edge here. And eventually this just gets to be looking like a total mess. CoverFX, I don't know why you would reintroduce this product, but not change the dispenser in any kind of way, because it's such a disaster, you guys. Honestly, I don't know that I'm gonna keep this because I just know that it's gonna drive me crazy, even though I really like these drops. The color that I get is light G1. That is the best color fit for me. It's an amazing product, but just the mess factor is just too much. And when I saw it pop up on the Ulta website, that's where I got this, I thought, okay, perfect. They revamped it and it was 29 bucks. So it was cheaper than when I used to buy it in the larger container, but still the larger container also had the exact same problem at the top where it had the little pipette and it just made a mess. And I don't know. I'm not pleased with this. I'll probably honestly just end up keeping it, but I don't know that I'll repurchase it again. But if you are looking for this, it is available at Ulta now, and they did make a smaller size, which is probably better because it's good for 6 months. You'll finish this up within 6 months, especially if you use a drop or two every single day to add into your foundation or your moisturizer or whatever. So there's that. And then let's do our puppy update. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the puppy real quick. She's down here at my feet. Come here. Come here. Oh, yes. Oh, yay. Okay. I sit her on an exercise ball, so here we go. Penelope is now, what is she, 10 weeks? I think she's 10 weeks old. And she's very tired right now. So she's doing really well. She's having a total blast with Mr. Kong. they have so much fun playing together, you guys. It absolutely just, it makes my heart explode to watch them, because Kong is just so playful and so gentle and so sweet with her. It's the cutest. I love my boy so much. I'm just so proud of him. Like, he's doing the best job. And she is just so playful and sweet, and oh my God, you guys, her face, she is just delicious. She is delicious, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And she loves to, she loves to take naps throughout the day. Crate training is going extremely well. She is actually in the crate all night long. We, for the first week, she was needing to wake up at around 3:30 in the morning to go potty. And she does use a litter box, so we would just take her to the litter box and let her do that. And but now she's sleeping until about 5:30 in the morning, which is when I get up anyway. So yeah, and we just go potty first thing in the morning. She goes in her crate during the day to take naps by herself. When I leave to go to the gym for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, she just goes in there and she's perfectly fine. And yeah, so crate training is amazing. She's amazing. She's such a lover, you guys. I feel like, you know, this first week of having her at home went very well, and she is just a joy to be around, and she's very pleasant. I don't know, I don't have any drawbacks to adding a puppy to our family. Her and Chi-Chi the cat are doing well. Cheech just mostly ignores her. Chi-Chi has always ignored everyone in the family. That's just the kind of cat she is. She's one of those very just judgmental, judgy cats, but I love her. That's one of the reasons that I picked her. But yeah, they're getting along just fine, and yeah, it's perfect. I feel like our family is kind of complete right now, and it just makes me really happy, and Stella adores her. Stella is so funny. So I don't even know if I should say this, but like, cause it's gonna make my daughter sound like a total nut, but she has all of these like entrepreneurial ideas for her and Penelope to open different stores together. And one of the suggestions that she had this week was the Butthole Fragrance store, because it turns out that Penelope can let out some pretty rank farts sometimes. And so Stella was like, we should bottle it because it's just so cute, and then people would buy it. And I'm like, I don't think so, but sure. So yeah, look for the Butthole Fragrance store to be opening up here sometime. Stella said towards the end of 2019. So I think she's got a business plan that she's getting together. But yeah, she's amazing, and we adore her. So don't we? Yes, we do. Of course, we just love you. She's so cute, you guys. All right, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll be sure to link everything down below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Whatever that is right now off the top of my head, I don't know what it is, but all right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.